matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to Dublin Stadium in the spectacular, beautiful country of Ireland. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Cyclones' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Just into the end zone and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Kansas State's offense has the ball first today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Johnson looking to throw. Caught. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll start the return inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Complete downfield. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it just in time. Let's take a wide view for a second of Kansas State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces.
Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will go to work for the first time today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Punt is on its way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll go to the counter play. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Picked off. Takes it the other way. The 20. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so opportunistic on that side of the football. They've got athletes. They've got dudes that are dangerous once they get the ball in their hands, and you saw it right there on that tremendous return.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. They're going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
Sneaks into the end zone.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lockett. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Give to the running back. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Well, you always worry about turnovers in the first game. And for this young man, he's got to be able to turn the page. I know that was his first carry of the year. He puts it on the ground. That's the nightmare scenario. But you got to be able to wash that and flush it out. You got to be able to play the next play.
Great place to start for this offense. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Got it in the middle, it's Townsend. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Using the quick game. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown up over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure.
Kansas State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Under fire. They've gotten... Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Last completion, move the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Red pass, it's complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll keep it on the sneak. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Johnson wants to throw it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Finds his tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There is nowhere to go. Second down coming up. He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Connection to the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Beck. Quickly complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll sneak it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Sauer. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 8th play of the drive coming up. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Oakley. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Offense working from the pistol. They'll go right back to the run. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bradley. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kansas State will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And the Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Got his man downfield. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Lee. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly. Finds his man open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Looking for a man. It's Beck. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Kansas State. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. From the gun, they'll try the middle. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. To throw, it's Beck. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lee. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Jackson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Beck. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Sowell. Stopped after a good pickup and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Cyclones can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Grab near the sticks. It's Sowell. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Got a man, it's Townsend. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! And the beatdown has ensued. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And he made the extra point without problem. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lockett. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Short gain on the play before he slides. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Johnson wants to throw it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Iowa State sending the offense back out. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking for a huge play. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Iowa State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Using his legs, it's Edwards. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Johnson looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying play action. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Edwards. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kansas State will have to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got him downfield. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Beck. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grab near the marker. It's Lockett. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Quarterback on the keeper. Moving past the 25. Keeps it and gets the first down. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Pulls it in. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Setting up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Give to the back. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And the Cyclones trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They'll give it to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finds the tight end. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Works the middle of the field. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run the screen, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He splits the uprights. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff to the lone back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollock and